as June kind of snowballed, I kept having all these losses. And I was just like, damn, like, can I grieve one thing first? Like, what the... Like, I just kept feeling like it was, like, one thing after the other. So, I don't know. It was just almost like I feel like stuff was playing out in front of me. Mm-hmm. And, like, I was sitting watching it happen. But I was kind of, like, in disbelief that this stuff was happening. And it was just kind of like, oh, shit. Or, like, oh, damn. Like, that's messed up. Oh, damn, like something else happened. But it was not, I felt like it wasn't happening to me. I felt like I was like watching it play out. And yeah, then I like started to like feel everything that happened. And it was just, it was a lot. It was like a whole lot.
I think for me, I'm a person that could be in something, but I always see the brighter side. Mm-hmm. For me, I was completely submerged in the feeling and I couldn't see out.
Yeah.
So it was the opposite for me. She was on the outside watching it like, ain't no way in the hell this is happening. Like, I see this happening. Yeah. This is not happening. And for me, I was just like, why can't I see outside of this? It was so dark. It was so dark. And oh my God, I can't remember ever being that low. Like I've been in some pretty low places in my life and dealt with some really, really, really dark situations, but I don't ever remember not being able to see my way out. I felt so stuck. Even thinking about it just makes me uncomfortable because I honestly don't really know exactly how I got through it. In hindsight, I can kind of look at and pinpoint, okay, this must have been the turnaround of this. Remembering how it felt, I don't know how in the world. And then another thing, I don't know how or why. I guess this was just divine alignment and why God brought us together. Both of us literally like lost childhood friends.
We did.
Like friends that you couldn't have told me.
Forever. Like right. Forever.
You could not have told me.
No.
Like
unbelievable.
It was never fine.
Like forever. Like, yeah.
So for it was so left field. It came out of
completely out of nowhere.
And I just was like, but for them, it wasn't out of nowhere. For me, I literally was like, what the fuck is going on? Like how? I still don't all the way understand it, but I do get it. I do understand that there are phases of life. People grow in different directions. It's not always about something that happens. Sometimes you just outgrow people.
Very true. Very true. Because we tend to blame, we can find the blame in ourselves for stuff. Even if God was like, but you're not wrong, or like your feelings are valid, or what you feel is okay, we still tend to be like, but I don't understand why. But maybe I should have done this, or maybe I should have said this differently, or maybe I should have asked this question. I think in those losses, we learned a lot about ourselves.
Yes, most definitely.
I think we learned about the type of friend that we've been in the past, who we want to be in the future, and who we are present day. So I think that even in those losses, we did learn a lot, because I felt like even with us being in almost like a fragile state, I still felt like we were able to hold each other accountable.
Yes.
So I think that if it was something that I was like, Shawana, like, I mean, shit, should I have said this differently? Shawana would have been like, well, maybe she thought XYZ. Or Shawana came to me and was like, well, I don't know, should I ask her, should I send a text? Like, I don't know what to say. And I would be like, well, that might come off this way. So I think it was beneficial because we may not have learned those things about ourselves in the aspect that we did, because I feel like because they were like forever friends, it was just so upsetting on so many levels.
Yeah.
So I think in addition to what we were going through, it kind of was like okay, well, damn, like that is solely on me in the sense of how I choose to be a friend to somebody else. So it was a learning experience. While it was like devastating, it was kind of like, okay, this is what I need to do, or this is what I should do differently next time, or this is what I should expect next time.
And it definitely taught me a lot more about, it taught me really, because I was really trying to find like where I went wrong. I'm a fixer. I'm always trying to find a solution. Even if the solution is, well, I'm going to take the rap, because I value this person in this relationship. It made me question, why do I value this relationship? What am I getting out of this relationship? What has this relationship really been outside of the surface? Or you my ride or die? Outside of this, what was I really getting from it? Did I ever state what my expectation was? I'm always what you need from me, what you expect from me. But I never
what do you want me to do? Yeah.
I never be like, but this is what I expect.
Yeah.
To this day, I never did it. I never, and my therapist told me that I was supposed to. I never did it because it made me uncomfortable for some reason. I know why now.
Yeah.
It made me uncomfortable I didn't feel like I was worth voicing what I expected or what I deserved. And for years, there was so much things that I felt like was done wrong to me, but because I'm just stuff happens, that's my dog, like, we're gonna be fine. I never brought it up. So looking at that caused me to really look at, was this even really a healthy relationship? Like, were you really growing out of this, or was this just kind of like a safety net? You know, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we're gonna have each other's back. But what was it outside of that? That's not gonna work anymore because we're adults now.
It almost reminds me about how people always be like, to be in a marriage, you need more than love. It's like literally the same notion. Like, you need more than just the we've been friends for this long, or you need more than just the like I got you regardless to like maintain a friendship. And I think they're just like relationships in marriage. They're difficult. It's two different people, regardless of how long you've known each other. Both of y'all have baggage. Both of y'all have things y'all need to work on. So it becomes difficult when there's life circumstances. It becomes difficult when you guys start changing in different areas. So it's like any other intimate relationship. You really have to like make sure shit is okay, because if you don't, you are literally just coasting on this. Like when you're in a marriage, you're coasting on this, but I love them. But at the end of the day, like, that is not enough. It is not enough to maintain a friendship. You literally cannot. And if you don't figure that out, like, life will like show you, like,
yes, it will.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not enough.
But it did allow me. I feel like me and Brittany really practiced like healthy friendship tactics because of that, though. Like, I really value, like, I value Brittany in my life as my friend. Like, I value her opinion on things. I value what she thinks about what I'm doing. I expect her to check me if I'm out here wilding the fuck out. But because of that, this is a person that I know that I don't want to lose. So I feel like we on a daily make sure we check in. Like, how are you feeling? Like, it's not surfacey at all. Like, it's a real relationship. Like this, I have to say this is my first like real healthy relationship. But I would have never even known how to go about having one had the other two not fallen apart. And who's to say that they won't come back together later? I don't feel like we ever got to know each other. I would love to get to know the real person behind the surface and then like develop a real friendship. But I'm thankful that it happened the way it did, because this would have never happened. So it's just like, you know, everything happens for a reason.
I think for me, it kind of taught me that, so I am a cliche waiting to exhale, and I think it's because my sister and I never had a relationship that I wanted us to have. So I always wanted to be able to have the girls' nights and the whole, you know, let's sit and talk about, you know, this over wine, or like, girl, I'm going through it too. Like, I value stuff like that. But the kind of person that I am, I tend to put myself on the back burner. I am not as bad as I used to be, but I usually will allow people to be in the forefront if I know stuff is wrong with them. And I will say, our friendship kind of taught me, like, no, like, if something's wrong with you and something's wrong with me, like, we can both, like, talk about what we got going on. We can, you know, give each other advice, and, you know, we can proceed like that and, like, get through things together. It doesn't have to be
all about you.
Yeah, or I don't want to burden you with my stuff. So I'm going to just, you know, keep my shit to myself. So I value that because I'm coming from a place of, oh, well, so-and-so got this going on. Like, you know, let me not say nothing, or, you know, let me say a minimum of what I got going on, versus being like, look, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, I'm really not okay. And I want to thank Shawana for allowing me to do that. Aww. And for letting me know, like, if something's wrong, like, just fucking say it. Like, something is wrong and I'm like not okay. So yeah, I feel like it was like a lesson for both of us in different ways.
It definitely was. And another reason why I know it was good too is because I never felt drained.
Me either.
I never, in the past, like, I would just feel overwhelmed sometimes because I'm the therapist friend. I'm the one that everybody comes to talk to. I'm the one that gives the advice. I'm the one that writes out the text message for you because you don't know what to say to your boyfriend. Like, that's me. And I used to get really, like, bogged down sometimes to the point that right around the time, I'm gonna say right before the time that me and my core friends at the time fell out, I stopped talking to a lot of people because I didn't know how to. I just felt so bogged down by everybody else's shit, and it was causing me to not focus on mine. So sometimes I would feel drained by helping my friends. I don't feel drained when if Brittany needs a day where she needs to vent. I have not felt drained.
I don't feel drained either.
It's not overwhelming. She doesn't put unrealistic expectations on me as her friend. It's like a realistic friendship. She's not using me to fill voids that she may feel from her personal relationship or whatever. Just not saying that that's ever happened, but hypothetically speaking, sometimes in my past, if my friends that I'm really close with, maybe they're not getting what they need from their boyfriends or whatever, they would kind of expect me to fill that void as a friend, and that's unhealthy. Like, we don't have unrealistic expectations.
Right.
So it taught me that too. So thank you.
You are welcome. You're so